What's smoking, everyone? See, I can't even do it. Hold on.
What's smoking, everyone?
Is that not good? What you think?
That was good.
Like, you need something, right?
That's close.
So,
I like that.
okay. Here we go. Take two. Hold on.
That's great.
There we go. See, now that's what I was waiting for. That's why I didn't do my intro yet. I needed you to cough it out real quick. What's smoking, everyone? I am your host, Here He Grows, and I'd like to welcome you to the Cannabis Creators Podcast. This podcast is in collaboration with Influx Cannabis and brought to you by TRICHOMES.com. Yeah, we'll talk about those companies in a later episode, but what I would like to do is introduce you all to our first guest. Most of you will know her as I'm That Mom from her, 2.567 million followers?
I don't know math.
Across those three accounts. Because we all know how TikTok is, you know what I'm saying? You got to have the backup to the backup to the backup. I still haven't gotten anyways, that's a whole nother story. I would like to welcome Miss Katarina. I can't say it without the... Did I do all right?
You're good. As long as you can roll the R.
Katarina.
Katarina. Yeah. Katarina.
Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having
we've been TikTok friends for a year now? Something like that, at least?
Yeah, I've actually knew you
You did
first.
say that.
I knew you first. I don't know how. I think a friend of mine, I don't know if you know her. Her name's Destiny.
91 Destiny?
No, maybe not.
No.
Destiny, I don't know. She introduced me to you. She's like, oh, there's this guy. He's a grower. You should watch his shit. And then I started watching your videos. And then that was I never I just liked your stuff. And then all of a sudden I got knocked up. And then you reach out to me. I'm like, bro, are you serious? When I have a baby in me, you're going to fucking reach out to me?
Well, that's... One of your sounds went viral. And that's how I found you. I found the original video, and it was you yelling out the window something like, I love smoking weed or something like that. And I was like,
I love marijuana.
That's what it was. And I want you to go and try to find it. Well, obviously, you have a lot of content. So
I'm sure I can find
it. Was not, but that's the sound. Someone had used it, and I went to check out the sound. And, of course, you were right there yelling out a window. And I was like, okay. And I checked out your account, and I was like, I believe you had probably somewhere around 400,000 at that time. And I was like,
what? When I first posted that I am...
When I found you.
The window video? Oh, yeah. I think something around there. I probably didn't hit a million.
Yeah, you weren't... Yeah, but it was big, and I was like, oh my... how did I not notice this? Because I check stuff... I usually, when I have time, check accounts and stuff, and I had to follow you, and I was like, you know what? Let me just hit her up now. And, hey, do you...
Who's this crazy
I know
bitch?
You are pregnant, but do you still like this stuff? Would you like, some merchandise later? And so, yeah.
That's when the
that's when
thing
the friendship
happened.
began.
Yeah.
So you can imagine my shock and appall. Yes, I have to bring this up. When I learned that you like your nacho fries all stuck together. So I would like to give you a chance to explain yourself and defend yourself.
First of all, I'm a Wisconsin
I thought you would
girl.
know cheese.
All right, we like the real shit. We like the real cheese. We don't like that fake nacho cheese.
Oh.
Okay? I'm not saying that I hate it, but I'm saying I don't prefer it because it's fake.
Okay. So when you get shredded cheese, you either get one or two things, right? You get some powdery, not melted cheese. Whack. You don't want that. I don't want that on my nacho fries. On my asada fries, no thank you. No. And then if it is melted...
Make sure it's melted. Then you make sure it's melted. If it's a good cheese, it'll melt. It'll be creamy and it'll melt.
Okay. But then
you're probably getting some
But
big
then
ass
once it
shit.
does melt, you have a very small window to consume
Some
it.
craft.
Because then it all sticks together. You take
French
one fry and you get half the plate. Nobody, why?
What do you?
Yeah.
This makes me want to go inside right now and like order some fucking asada fries just to fucking show you that that's not what fucking happens.
When you come to California, I came across some fries this last weekend that were, and they didn't have a lot of nacho cheese, but they had this like chipotle sauce and it had shrimp, asada, and bacon.
That's like the surf and turf version. That's not like the true Cali
But it
burrito.
also had a fried egg on it. But I'm telling you,
That's too much.
See, you're used to.
I need
to like
the original.
some like Wisconsin plain. Like I get it. You need some spice in your life.
You can't get asada fries anywhere. I've searched everywhere in Wisconsin for like somewhere that like just like.
That's like saying I've searched
like
everywhere in the middle of nowhere.
I didn't live in the middle of fucking nowhere. Did you think I live in the middle of fucking nowhere, Hickville, and there's like cows down the goddamn road, and then like I fucking like make cheese in my backyard? Is that where you think I'm from? Is that where you think I'm fucking from, Mr. Cali boy?
Okay, that is.
You think of Wisconsin? What
that is a perfect
Wisconsin
segue.
Is?
Perfect, because I was gonna bring that up. You grew up in Wisconsin, correct?
Dumb motherfucker.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All I know about Wisconsin is cheese, sports, and that '70s show. That's all I know.
Hello, Wisconsin.
That is my shit. So that is the only experience I have and know about Wisconsin. So as far as I know, it's nothing but barns, fields, and you need cows to make cheese. So what was it like?
But I lived in the fucking city. I lived in Milwaukee. I lived in and I grew up in the goddamn suburbs.
Okay. Well, we know that obviously cannabis is still federally illegal, and unfortunately,
yes.
Wisconsin is still one of those places that hasn't gotten their act together.
Yeah. Isn't that so funny that I blew up on TikTok because like I love cannabis and like I did like the smoking videos and it's not even legal in Wisconsin.
First off, that's amazing. But what I want to know is like because it's illegal. What is the cannabis culture like over there? Is there one? Like,
ooh, everybody smokes weed.
Obviously,
everybody smokes weed. Everybody's got someone.
No, obviously, but I mean, like, so here in California,
it's decriminalized in Milwaukee, but like, yeah, like everyone I know is a fucking pothead. Like everyone in my family. It's so funny because I married the one person that's not a pothead, but like everyone in my family is a pothead. All of my cousins are potheads. All of their friends are potheads. All of my friends are potheads. Everyone you know is a fucking pothead. Oh, you're either an alcoholic or you're a pothead. That's just.
But yeah, nah, because like I said, all I knew was that '70s show. I mean, because like in California, you could walk down you walk down any busy street, you're gonna get a whiff of it from somewhere. You know.
Yeah, but it's definitely not like that in Milwaukee. It's just like the whole city like reeks of beer or like the dirty ocean.
Okay.
Michigan.
So like
it's definitely like not like that, but like you're definitely gonna smell it. Like you go like to like a party or some shit like that, like downtown Milwaukee, you're gonna smell it. Like, and there's CBD shops popping up everywhere. They're like sitting there like waiting for the moment for it to be legalized, so they can quick flip their shops from CBD.
It would be dumb not to, right?
THC.
Oh yeah, and I mean,
I can't.
Because like so is it even? So it's just normal.
Yeah.
Because like over here in California, like
you're not.
For instance, if I got pulled over, I wouldn't be here trying to like air my car out, like fuck, like.
Oh, you're for sure gonna have to try and do that. I mean, like it's decriminalized.
So there's still a little,
in Milwaukee, at least.
You still gotta look over your shoulder a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. I can't fucking find this video, bro. You should have gave me like a fucking pre-warning. Like you're just like.
I didn't need you to. We'll find it later. We'll find it later. We'll send it to the team and.
No, that's not how my brain works.
My bad. Okay. Right here.
You sent me on a mission. I'm gonna complete the mission.
Look
I'm
right
not
here.
gonna
Look at
fail.
this. Right here. No but. Do not bring up shit to Kat that was not brought up earlier. Cool. Got it.
Yeah. I need some
I told you.
preparation for this shit. Cause now I've been so focused on that.
Well, it's
fucking
because
shit.
look, I forgot.
You
You
know
know what I'm saying? Like we didn't, we had some technical difficulties, and obviously, we all know you're that mom, so we know you are a busy woman. So we just decided to hop on, and we're winging this. I think we're doing all right though. I think we're good. I think we got enough time in that will be okay, and especially since you kept it where I think we're a-okay. So if not, will Yusuf give us one of those for anything that I want him to edit for me? I want if my face slips or something, I want that old school where the TV goes and you get the different colors in the blocks. Or am I dating myself a little bit with that one? I got a big ass head because this shit is okay. There we go. I got a little relief. This is a new visor. You know what I'm saying? They didn't send me the right one. I was kind of mad, but because now I look they're telling me I look like one of those witness protection people where they blur out their face, where they black it out in the room during the interview. That's also I don't got the clearest view.
or one of those those cocaine making videos or documentaries.
I don't know if I'm allowed to go there. I'm gonna go there anyway. Is this our show? Is it because I'm brown? Is that why? Is that why you went that route?
No. Because how you watch those shows on Netflix.
No, I absolutely know.
There's one called just heroin.
I absolutely know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and they have the deep voices. That's what you need now.
I know exactly. Some narco.
You're trying to be so secretive. Fuck. That was a rough hit.
You alright over there?
Good. Man, now I'm hungry. I really want some fucking.
It's always a go-to. It's always a good go-to. You can't go wrong.
Right now.
Even if you get in a taco, burrito,
I sent it
fries.
to you. You're I would never order from a place called Victor Rico's.
Oh yeah, that's what you told me.
What
Look at that. Next time y'all gonna have to pay for that plug. I shouldn't be hitting the table like that. There's all kinds of stuff we're gonna learn from this. It's all good. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna be there. Oh shit. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. So how old were you, and when was your first smoking experience, or when was your favorite? The one that you said, you know what, I like this.
My
first.
Let's OMG. Wow. Okay. So there's my first smoking experience, but how the first time you've ever smoked weed, did you actually get high the first time you ever smoked weed? I did it. I smoked weed, I shared a joint with two other people. And I didn't feel anything. So that was it was just at a park. I was I think in 7th grade or something like that, and it was some people from church camp that came to visit me, and we smoked together. But I don't know if I didn't feel like it, or if they just sold us bad shit, and it wasn't real shit because they're oh, these fucking people are dumbasses.
But I feel for a first timer, no matter as long as it was weed, you should have felt something.
I should have.
Okay, here's my other question. Have you ever?
But they're saying they felt high, but I'm I feel they're just saying they felt high to feel cool. But I'm I don't feel anything.
Okay, here's my question.
So that was my first experience with weed, but I don't know if it was actually fucking weed. I'm pretty sure it was just.
Had you smoked any a cigarette or anything else before that?
Yeah, because my mom used to smoke cigarettes, so I obviously have stolen hers to try it.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Because me and Frank like had done that with like a cigarette, a Swisher, or whatever, just to see what it was,
Yeah.
what it was like. And I had tried both of those before I'd ever tried weed. Um, so
And what did you think? And how old were you?
I remember the reason I know I was high because what we did was like something we had always done, but the memory of the events of it happening are so vivid. It's ridiculous. So, I'll tell the whole story another time, but to cut it short, my best friend, he lives next to this like empty field that has like a hill, and at the top there's like a reservoir. Nothing cool like a tower like that '70s show, just like fucking a fenced in water pond.
Okay.
And so we would go up there and just, do hood rat shit with our friends, shoot BB guns at the random ducks that would sometimes show up. We used to do that. I don't shoot at random ducks anymore in case we have people. I know.
That's so fucked up.
It is.
That's so fucked up. Did you
I
kill
had
them?
never personally hit one. We had only had one friend who did. Yeah, it was stupid kid shit. Yeah. We do not endorse that.
Actually, no. I used to kill frogs.
After all that, what makes a frog's life less valuable than a duck?
I would like actually go and catch the frogs. Like that's like you're just like a little pussy. Like I would literally.
It was fenced in with barbed wire.
Like that's
just.
Do?
Because that same hill we had gone up to at a different time, we were running because we had got caught because there was a golf course like up. But like unless you were on the.
We got the frogs from a golf course. This is so weird. Our stories are kind of.
Yeah, it was next. Like it went up the higher up on the hill was the golf course. But unless you're on like the walking path going to like the hill and you were on like the edge, you couldn't really see it. So like people were driving on a golf cart and seeing us with a BB gun one time. And we went running down that hill and I ran into a fucking cactus. That's another story. But anyways, back to my story about...
Into a fucking cactus.
I got multiple stories from that hill. But that also, like, none of them... There's only a couple that are as vivid as this one. And we had actually... it was a foilie. You know what a foilie is? Basically, all you do is you roll up a foilie like it'd be a joint and you pinch the tip to hold a piece of the nug. And then you just light the tip and hit it like that. I don't know what other people call it. That's what it was told.
I really
it was like some crackhead shit, to be honest.
I'm going to be honest.
But it was some church, like, this is, okay. Yeah. It was just like some very sheltered kid shit. Get whatever you can get your hands on and make it work.
Yeah.
But I just...
You're gonna have to give me like, give me like
Boom.
2 seconds.
Hold on. We're gonna edit this in. This break brought to you by TRICHOMES.com. Okay, cool. Thanks. You're good. Okay, bye.
Do that again.
No, it's funny.
You said it too fast. I'm freezing my ass off, and this heater got flipped the other way.
Welcome back. I don't know what to do with my hair. We'll do that again. Should I play the camera? I feel like that. I talk a lot with my hands. They're gonna have to move this desk because they're gonna yell at me for all the noise I'm making with it. Welcome back. I'm just gonna point at the camera. I don't care. So your first experience, you said you didn't even feel it. So then, what about when was the experience that you were like, okay, I like this. I like this shit. Like.
Okay. My first experience. Okay, I have so many different funny like stories. Cause like after that, it was just like, oh, then like my friend just like got it for me, and then I would like smoke with my friend before school, and it wasn't like anything serious. But like, there's this one time that I'm just like, wow, this shit is like mind fucking blowing. We have gravity bongs, but like with like a milk jug. That you like cut and like you make your own like little
bowl piece and down stem and all that.
Bowl piece, whatever, and then like you get like a big jug of water, and then I blacked out for like half of the fucking day. So like I remember this is don't try this at home, kids.
Disclaimer.
Don't try this at
I
home.
like it. I like it.
Do not repeat after me. I was very young and
Okay.
dumb and in love.
Uh,
And so I remember doing the gravity bong. And then the next thing I know is I was this close to hitting a fucking tree driving in my fucking car. So that's when I said, wow, I don't remember the last, like, we did this during the day and now it's nighttime and my headlights are about to hit this fucking car and I am braking. This is really dumb. But, like, I stopped the car. We passed out on the side of the road. Woke up the next day. I went home. And I'm like,
Okay.
fuck, man, that's some fucking
okay,
killer
see,
shit.
when you say
Give
you
me
passed out on the side of the
more.
road and woke up the next morning.
In my car, like safely. It was in a neighborhood. I lived in the
Well,
suburbs. So,
okay.
and
Okay,
it
that's
was
what I was
like,
about to say, because it made me,
yeah.
because
Because
my
I'm like, we're
picture-
not going anywhere else. If I can't remember the last however many fucking hours, I am safely
Yeah.
not going to kill
Well,
us.
because like I said, my picture of
You know,
Wisconsin, I
so-
had you on the side of a like 2-lane road, dirt road, like in the middle of
I
nowhere.
parked and we passed out. No.
Like Eric Foreman
But-
type shit.
Yeah. But, like, that was, like, my first crazy
Okay.
experience with weed. And I'm, like, at the time, I'm like, this is scary. I never want
Okay,
this
so
to fucking
obviously
happen
then you're
again.
old enough
But then,
to
like, I
drive.
thought
How old
about it
were
the
you?
next day. I'm like, I want more. This is fun. But, like, not in that
Yeah.
extreme.
How old were you? Because obviously you're
I
old
cooled it
enough to drive.
down. I never did a gravity bong since then. I will refuse to do any sorts of weird stuff. That's why dabs kind of scare me. Because I'm afraid to ever get to that point. That's why I'm a flower only type of gal. And edibles.
I like flower too. What I learned with the dab, you just gotta have someone that gives it to you proper. Like if you got someone with like an e-nail or something, that's just like the way to go. The e-nail with a quality piece, and as long as you don't have asshole friends like me, you'll be a-okay.
What do you mean,
Okay,
asshole
so
friends like you?
when you're a grower and stuff, and you make friends with like hashers and people who make rosin,
Mhm.
you know, anytime you get together with them, they bring their product, you know, and we sesh.
Yeah.
And what they do is they pick your dab for you. And then they're like, so they don't want to show you. They're like, oh, here, I'll drop it for you. Just go ahead. I got you. It's ready. And then they wait till you're like 3 pulls in to be like, oh, you don't have to finish it. By the 3rd pull, I'm already ready. Like, I'm ready to die. Like, because one, they always have a quality piece. So, you know, I haven't spent like that type of money on glass like they do. So I'm over just ripping away, having the time of my life. And then all of a sudden that 3rd one comes and I'm coughing and seeing stars. And they're just laughing away. Like, because they wait until they see you're at your limit to tell you, oh, yeah, you don't have to finish it. Because they give you one that's too big for you that they know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you know that you can't handle.
And then because I'm not the type to be disrespectful, I'm like, I'm going to try to finish. You know, you provided me with something for, you know, as a gift. I'm not going to be rude.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm dying over here, bro.
Don't
Yeah,
fucking
and then
kill
for
me.
the next 5 minutes, I'm trying to catch my breath. And then, like, then I start talking in sound effects. Then it's just, like, a whole different level.
Have you ever, like, gotten so high it, like, made you sick?
No. I mean, I get, like, so, like,
I've had that happen to me.
if, like, I'm really tired and I haven't eaten all day and I go hard, like, I'll start to feel like that. But as soon as I drink water or eat something, I'm straight. But I've never, like, had to, like, hurl or anything. What about you?
Oh, like where you've never had, like, some, like you've coughed.
Oh, so bad that
like,
oh, yeah.
so hard?
Absolutely, I've done that. But, like, I didn't feel sick. Like, I did
Yeah.
that and then, like, as soon as I caught my
Or,
breath,
like,
I was good.
have you ever, like, thrown up from, like, coughing
Well,
so hard before? Have you ever, like, thrown up from coughing so
absolutely.
hard before?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But like I said, I don't feel sick afterwards. Like, I cough, I choke, I throw up, and then, like, I catch my breath, and then we're A-okay. We're good. We're where we need to be, baby. That we're headed in the right direction from there. I'm not, like, all sick and stuff afterwards.
And then you top it off with another bowl.
I don't know. Like I said, it just all depends. I don't know if we go that far. So, you know, usually by the time I coughed and thrown up, I'm pretty okay right there. You know what I'm saying?
Or when you've ever gotten the backsplash
Oh.
of the bong water.
Well,
Ugh.
it also just depends on. Okay,
Immediately no.
I think we're
Telling you
far
right
enough in.
now.
I think we're far enough in on the podcast. Like, okay, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm gonna put you on the spot. I should take a picture of this too.
What?
For this.
Why?
Can I bong check you? Yeah.
Bong check me?
Can I do that?
Why? Why?
No? And you can say no. You can say no. You can say we gotta edit this part out. It's all good.
Edit what part
I wanna
out?
see how dirty your bong is.
It's dirty in the middle.
That's what I'm saying. Let's bong check. Like, if you're not embarrassed about it, like, let's bong check it. Okay.
I am embarrassed about it because I didn't have time to get it as hot as the water as I wanted it to.
All I had to hear is, like, I don't want to show it. That just tells me.
That's why I'm not showing it.
The fact that you don't want to show it just tells me. I don't even need to see it. It tells me.
I know already. You saw how short of time it took me.
I didn't rush you. Hold on.
In the middle and on the stem. I couldn't get it clean because I couldn't get the water hot enough. Fuck off. I already know.
I'm just saying. You know. So, you know, like, 'cause sometimes the backsplash isn't as terrible. Every time.
No, it is. You know, like if you've, I always taste because you know the smell. You know, like the smell of the bong water. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like the smell, and like if you've smoked from it once, to me it always tastes like that. I don't know.
I feel like
no,
a fresh bong, like, you're good for like at least 3-4 bowls before you get any like the taste from that backsplash. I mean, it all depends too, because I'm notorious for not trying to think, but pulling my bowls all the way through. Like, nah, I ash my shit. We're cool. Yeah.
Or where it just like sucks it through.
That.
Yeah.
People are gonna yell at me.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a term for that.
I've seen it on TikTok.
I know there's like a term for like it goes into your mouth, like if you're like smoking from a pipe, but I didn't know if there's like a term for what.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a term for that either. Like, people, was it Scooby Snacks? I learned that from TikTok too.
Scoob, like that's like when it goes into your mouth. If it like sucks through, but I didn't. Is that what you're trying to say for like the same as like a bong?
Yeah, there's a term. Like the person that comes to mind is my friend Tay. I'll ask her. But yeah, there's like a term.
Oh, you don't even know the term?
I've heard. Like, I can't remember it. I've heard it. I know it.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Whatever.
Okay. So, speaking of TikTok, okay, so when was the moment that you were like, okay, like, this is my thing. Like, I'm gonna take TikTok, I'm gonna run with it. Like, was there
I think when I hit
really, it took that long.
I think even longer.
Okay.
I think even longer. Because, like, I felt like I wasn't doing anything special. But, like, for, like, the first couple months, I wouldn't read my DMs, you know? I would just make videos, and I would post whatever. I never read my DMs. And so, like, and then after, like, a year of posting, I started, like, reading my DMs. And I'm like, oh, wow. I actually do make a difference. And people actually like me. I thought, like, you know, I just had, like, a viral video and people just liked me one time. But it turns out people like me more than one time. They like me, like, all the fucking time. I'm like, cool. That's kind of fucking cool. So that's when it kind of, like, clicked for me that, like, hey, maybe this is something, like, I should be doing. Because, like, there's not really a lot of canna moms that have made it social media-wise. Unless, like, you got a lot of money and, like, you know.
Like I say, I call you and I don't care what nobody says. I'll fight them. You are the queen of the like you're queen of canna talk. Like in my opinion, I don't know anyone else that's like up there. And like I said, I'll fight anybody, so we can go there.
This is
Um,
my ash. It's got ashes in it actually,
yeah.
so that's kind of
We'll
gross.
get you. We'll get you a better crown. Don't worry about it. We'll find someone to pay for that. But
And clearly a better bong then.
we'll teach you how to clean it better. Maybe we'll send you some cleaner. We'll find. Hey,
I
Bong-
get hot water.
Bong
I usually
Cleaning
get hot
Solution
water,
Company.
salt water.
She needs it clearly.
No, I don't waste
What?
my money on that shit. No, either rubbing alcohol because that's only like a dollar, or I boil hot water like a big pot with salt in it, and then like I dump it in and I just let it sit for a second, and then like my son's baby brushes, like the old ones,
Yeah.
the ones that like I don't use anymore for cleaning his bottles, that's what I use to clean my bongs. But I was rushing to do this motherfucking podcast, so I didn't have time to properly boil my fucking water, and you sitting over here fucking judging me for my bong. Fuck off. I don't give a shit. At least I'm high.
Hey.
Bitch. Hair flip.
Don't listen to her. Bong Solution Cleaning Companies, hit me up because we need something easier. Something just a little shaky shake because Miss Dirty Water over here didn't want to show her bong on camera.
No. The stem. It's just the stem. I scrubbed the rest of it the other day.
You got dirty bongs, you don't know how to eat cheese. It's all good, even though you're from Wisconsin.
It gets a good scrub once a week and a hot water rinse, like at least like every 2 days.
That's not bad.
That's what I do. I've been a stoner for a long time. Like,
That's
I know what I'm doing, my friend. I know what I'm doing.
But
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Fuck off, bitch.
So it really took you to 1 million to realize that. Because I don't think it.
Yeah.
I don't think you were. I think you were over 500,000 when I hit you up and was like, "Hey,
Yeah. But like, I don't know.
Because you've been producing a lot of content for a long time.
Holy shit! I used to do so much.
Do.
I used to like have like 2 to 3 skits like every day.
And that shit ain't easy neither. For anybody out there that thinks that shit easy.
Yeah, like it used to be like just funny like little made up skits, and like should be shit that I would used to have to like plan out, and then I got exhausted. So now it's more of a daily.
Do you do it on the spot, like when the idea hits you?
Moi?
Do you just find something, prop your camera up, and
I have
go?
to. Yeah, so if it sparks into my head, I have to do it.
Okay.
Immediately, as long as the kids are like, I just immediately, if it hits my head, I'm one of those. But like, I know there's a lot of creators that like plan their content. Like they wake up, they like plan their content. I'm gonna post this at this time. Okay. If that's what you want to do, good for you. But I'm more of just like
right away.
Spontaneous, and then I post it right away. Obviously, like, and I like don't give a fuck, man. Like I'll be on the motherfucking toilet taking a motherfucking shit, and I'll post a motherfucking video. Like I give 0 fucks. I have no shame. And I feel like that's why a lot of people actually like me, because they're like, wow, she's actually like real. She shows the shit that no one else will, like literally.
Well, I think that's why, like you said, like people related and they felt close to you because that is everyday shit. Like nothing that you posted is like everybody. You get hundreds and thousands of comments that say, "Help, yeah, us too." Everyone relates, so it's not like everybody's just hiding that shit. I mean, look at me. I sit behind a mask all day. Some of my shit, and I'm still like, and sometimes I'm like, do I post that?
Why, though? Can we get a why?
First off, this is about you.
I'm going to mask check you.
Well, like I said, if you stop shooting down my sponsors, maybe I can quit my job. No, I'm just playing. No, you heard it here first. Coming soon. It will be soon. We'll go, It's because of my job. Long story short. That's it. That's but other
Makes
than
sense.
that, you know,
Makes sense.
it
Me too.
will be soon. I'll be doing this full time, and then y'all will be sick of seeing my face.
But it's like a mystery. Like, I was so pissed off that it took me so long to see your actual
That's
face.
fine. Yeah, I know. I honestly, there's like.
What do you mean? Shh.
That's
I can
funny.
see your
I know they're
motherfucking
probably gonna
face.
edit some shit.
We're gonna sit here and talk
But
to
no,
each other
no,
every now and
no,
again
absolutely.
on video. I deserve to see your face, so I'm not gonna shh about it.
No, I don't care.
Bitch.
No, honestly, but like from people that I haven't met in real life, I think there's no more than 5. I can definitely count it on one hand. That I've shown. So, yeah.
For real? How long have you been doing this?
Well, I didn't really do a lot of in front of the camera anything until TikTok, and it's probably been now like 2 years, a year and a half.
But like, you say until TikTok, but like
A year,
when?
like a year and a half ago. Well, I've had the mask.
Okay.
I've had the mask for like
So,
two
like,
and a half years probably, but I'd only use it like once or twice.
Okay.
TikTok is when it really
Yeah.
came to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so what's that?
Can I confess something to you?
Uh-oh.
Can I confess
This
something?
is the juicy stuff. Let's go. I need to hear it.
I don't know how to roll a joint. When you said you wanted to do like joint rolling competitions, I bought papers so I could practice.
So,
Isn't that impressive that I'm like doing my homework and my research?
I like how you looked at that, but then I'm a very competitive person. So I just don't understand how you can not know how and then be willing to go heads up.
I am a girl. I had the boys do
Well,
it for me.
No.
Are
I'm
you
not
kidding? I never learned.
No, but what I'm saying is, why would you agree? Like with these competitions, why would you even agree to anything? You're like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Because it's very easy to learn. It's like I know how to do it. I just have to learn how to do it more
pretty.
tight.
You know what I'm saying? Because if they're gonna judge it, like I've seen yours.
Who's gonna fucking judge it? They're not gonna.
Oh no, they're judging.
Well.
No, like,
Yeah,
what happened to your ideas? What happened to these contests? What happened?
This makes me want to sit here and practice right now.
Well, we'll figure out a segment. We'll figure out.
I can do it. Have faith in me.
No, I absolutely think you can roll a joint. But what I'm saying is, why would you agree to a competition?
Like I said, it's very easy to do it. I can do it. I've done it. I've been doing it, and I've been smoking them. I just can't do them that are that tight. That's my only issue is making them tighter. But the more I do, the better I get.
No,
Shut
I
the
didn't
fuck
say
up.
you wouldn't. But
God damn.
I
Have some
literally
fucking faith
roll.
in me. God damn, like you're literally, dude, your merch wouldn't sell if it wasn't for me. So have some motherfucking faith and I can roll the motherfucking joint, bitch. God damn.
Well, now I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna show you
There it is.
mercy now. And I have
you talked about mother. You talk about my bong. I talk about you, bitch.
For like the last 4 years, I've rolled at least 2 to 3 joints or blunts every single night, work night.
Yeah. So
I'm not saying I'm a pro. I'm the best, but I can get the job done. I can make it look pretty, and I can do it fairly quickly.
How quick?
I have to do it on my lunch. I've done it on my lunch break and consumed it and gotten back in like a 45-minute time.
That's not telling me a time. That's not telling me how long can you just sit there and roll a joint.
I sit there for like 20 minutes and roll like 4, so maybe like 5 minutes to get it pretty.
Yeah. Okay.
No, well,
it takes me a lot longer than that, I think. How do you get it tight? Like the first tuck, is it like the first tuck is under? Or is it just like you're
Well,
folding
see-
it a little bit? Are you trying to get it completely under the little tube of
Okay,
marijuana
so-
that you packed?
Uh-huh.
Like, you know how you pack it, like you roll it to get to its shape? Are you tucking that layer? Are you trying to tuck it under? Or are you just simply trying to, like, just fold and then roll? That's my issue right there. Is that's where it becomes loose. And then I'm just doing it like the cone, where I just, like, where
Just
I,
pack it? Yeah.
on an angle, and then I just take a
Yeah.
chopstick that I have,
Uh-huh.
and I just pack it down.
Yeah.
And then I add a little bit more. So my process is there. It's just, I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I'm
see,
trying to perfect it.
like,
It's almost there.
because I have a long commute, so I like to make the most of my, like, the paper. So, like, you're always going to have a little bit of something to pack at the end. That's not unheard of. You know what I'm saying? There's no problem in that. I think it all, like, for me, it's easier with more weed, obviously. So I would practice, like, with a filter. They have, like, pre-rolled filters. Because that'll give you a nice starting point.
Yeah. But I want to know that I did it myself.
No, it's just a tip, like a filter. Like, do you not put filters in your blunts or joints, or?
No, I do. I have the filter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It comes with the filter, where you just roll it yourself. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if you use a filter,
Yeah,
use a
I
filter
have
at the
it.
end, it'll give you like a stiffer starting point, so that like that first tuck.
That's what's fucking me up. Is
Use
that
a filter,
little motherfucker?
and it'll be a lot easier to hold.
No, that little bitch is what's fucking me up. Is trying to get that asshole to stay
If
in.
you can, with the filter, or the end of the joint. I need to eat some of this cookie. I should bring my rig in here and just take a dab. Huh?
She's dead. Down. I am down for the count.
She's down for the count. I probably shouldn't have stuffed my face with a cookie while she's over here coughing up a storm. Now we both over here. Message. This next message.
My ears are sweaty.
Figaro. This next message. This next message brought to you by TRICHOMES.com. Here's something I was thinking about today, and it's a question I like to ask people. Like, why is it that people can have like 17 different bad alcohol experiences and still be like, hey, let's go get fucked up this weekend, but have one bad weed experience, like, nope, it's not for me. I'm never doing it again, ever. I didn't like it the first time, because I didn't like the first time I drank, and I've drank a lot since then. And so when people are like, oh, I tried it once, and like, I hate to be that guy that's like, oh, you didn't try the right one, but it's like, same thing with alcohol, right? You can think some things are disgusting, or you have to get a taste for something. Like, there's a difference.
I've never thought of it like that.
Right?
Ever.
Because how many bad alcohol experiences where you woke up sick, you threw up, I'm never drinking again.
Several. And I plan to do it this weekend, my friend. Like,
but then you'll go right back and drink again. But then someone will be like, I had one bad experience back when I was in high school when I smoked some break weed.
I feel like because it's social, and right now, cannabis is not as social of a social experience. At least that is for me. Because, like, I would love to, like, chill out here with, like, my mans and, like, smoke weed, or, like, go to a restaurant and, like, openly, like,
No, absolutely.
smoke weed, as I could go get, like, a drink from, like, a bar.
Well, what's that have to do with trying it? Because generally when I say try it, that means you're chilling with me in some form, right? That means we're, well, I mean, I'm obviously, I smoke all the time, but generally, like, when someone's around me and I offer it, that means we're chilling in this moment. Either we're about to go eat, we're about to go do something. And, I mean, I haven't ran into those people as often, but like you'll meet the friend of a friend. You like, you know, you'll offer, and they'll be like, "Oh no." I'm like, "Okay, cool," you know. And then sometimes I'm like, you know, it's just not my thing. And like if they engage in conversation, I always like to, oh, you know, care if I ask why? And like one time in high school, I was like, okay, so you smoked some brick weed one time, you coughed up a lung, you didn't like it, but
yeah. And it's like you're not used to it.
Yeah.
You probably
Or depending on what you got, like you said, the first time you tried it, you didn't get high.
Try to impress your friends and
anything, or you got the asshole friends, like I said,
couldn't handle.
You know, they give you too much, you can handle, and then, but then same thing with alcohol.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Don't blame
Same
it
thing
on
with
the
alcohol.
plant.
You know, you drank too much. You don't blame it on the alcohol. You're like, I drank too much.
Yeah, and then those are the motherfuckers that like grow up and then end up like going into politics and like voting no, keep it illegal. I had a bad experience one in high school. I hate the fucking thing. Okay, get fucked, you old bag.
You know what I'm saying? And
I
it's
don't
like
give a shit.
Anytime,
like,
and I hate how anytime like
here's the statistics. The motherfucking statistics, bitch. Here's all the people that it's helped. And you're still going to say no because you had a bad experience one time? Suck my...
Yeah. Or like, you know, like, with that, someone will do something and like, they'll look back as far as they need to, and then it'll be the first thing is blamed on. Like, oh, he was high on marijuana and he did, like, he probably wasn't even high in the moment that he did this shit. Because if he was high, he would have had his head on straight, and he would have done that stupid shit. So he was most likely not high.
He would have done the motherfucking
or high on something else.
Last night, okay, so edibles is like what gets me going, and I have ran out of edibles for like a while now, and I've just been hitting like my dab pen and like my bong. And, like, I got the edibles from yesterday. I had one edible, and, like, there's, like, these couple boxes, like, left from our move still inside of, like, my closet that I have been, like, trying to get done forever. And, like, the second these edibles hit me, boom, 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 knock that shit out right away. Something with edibles is, like, it gets me going. I can get shit done.
Give me one. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. I don't know why I just did that. It's the cookie. Like I said, that's the beauty that we can cut this one. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back. We'll be back better and higher than ever.